Number 1. On April 5 of 2016, this mysterious UFO was seen hovering around the International Space Station at 7:23 in the morning during a NASA live stream.
I'll have to close out and open it back up again. Copy.
The flat disk slowly rises on the horizon in the distance. It grows larger and larger, and then appears to briefly invert itself while continuing to the surface. I have no idea what the state could be, so please give me your best guess. As far as I know, NASA has yet to give an official explanation. Number 2. It's just a normal day in Cincinnati, Ohio, until a UFO reveals itself in broad daylight.
I'm having a nice start to the day, and you take a shot of this, yeah. You know what? No complaint. What was that? Who's that right there? Look at that. Who's that right there? Down the camera?
The TV host was able to track the fast-moving UFO with his finger until it is completely gone from sight, and just use reaction is the same as almost everyone who has seen this video since. Some people have tried to explain the setting as applied in this, which is only possible during certain times of the year, but since the UFO clearly travels in front of a building at one point, I don't think that this particular explanation is possible. Number 3. This live recording was shot somewhere in the country of Turkey. The news report itself starts out normal, until a man notices an object in the distance and points it out to the rest. A group soon gathers around to see at what appears to be a large amount of UFOs in the sky. The fact that the video ends before anything else happens makes me think that it could be fake, or maybe an electronic disturbance jammed the cameras. So, what do you think? Is it was a real UFO sighting or a pretty good CGI? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Number 4. YouTuber named Timeless Soon was watching a German television show, and suddenly this popped up on his screen time. The UFO glides around for a bit before silently gliding away. And it does not seem to be a drone. What are your guesses about this clip?
Ja, Nemoguchi.
Number 5. A lot of people in Cornwall, Australia, all saw the exact same UFO and live streamed it on social media. The grey shadow seemed to dematerialize and reappear before their very eyes. All three of those videos were posted within 10 minutes of each other by people who had never met before. The next day the stranger was back for his second appearance. These videos were taken on July 17 and July 18 of 2017. The shimmering UFO has not been reported since. Number 6. BBC broadcast picked up something so strange that they later asked viewers to call in if they saw themselves, and use anchors casually reporting on a normal story with something very unusual.
Breakfast headlines. And did you spot something suspicious in the screen behind me? Have a look. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Just what is it?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bug. Somebody else mentioned that it could be light reflecting off of an overhead aircraft on a cloudy day. But you know, if you think these two possible explanations seem reasonable, people routinely watch. Number 7. People routinely watch NASA space streams in hopes of catching a glimmer of extraterrestrial life. One such observer noticed it on the NASA stream in January of 2016 and decided to call them out on it. It's impossible to deny that a tiny fast-moving speck definitely shot across the background twice. Tell me if you think the astronaut was trying to cover something up with his hands, or if that was just a coincidence. I definitely want to hear from anyone listening other similar things on a NASA feed as well. Number 8. Large storm in Oklahoma is nothing special at the two UFOs caught during a live television broadcast in April of 2017 definitely are.
As it moves off to the northeast, we've had reports of hail up to the size of 3/4 of an inch.
In the distance something move around and defy the natural laws of physics. The UFOs appear to start and stop in tiny bursts, and when you look closely, you can see a trail of light beneath them as they move towards the sky. Many people suspect that this is either extraterrestrial aircraft or else some sort of advanced rocket propulsion technology that the general public does not know about. Number 9. For this UFO was spotted flying west of San Diego over the water to high-tech fighter jets immediately took pursuit. Later one of them would describe what they saw as a 40-foot-long tic-tac window. Wait, what you just saw was it declassified until 13 years later by the Department of Defense in 2017. All major news networks have verified this footage, so I can honestly say it's 100% real. The Pentagon had a secret $22 billion UFO research program called the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program that was discontinued in 2012 is backed. Compared with this video really makes you wonder how many other UFO videos are waiting in the Fall 40 classification. Number 10. This UFO sighting was taken during a Fox News broadcasted on the same day as President Obama's inauguration was held.
Our special coverage of Inauguration Weekend continues.
Glowing lights appear to be to the right of the Washington Monument, followed by something like UFO. The UFO almost looks transparent and metallic, as it comes into sight for only a moment, and then fades away. Some people are saying that this is a camera malfunction involving the two red lights on the monument itself. What do you think, camera malfunction or something supernatural?
I would definitely like to hear more about this possible malfunction. If someone could explain it to me,